Oh yeah. Alright, I dropped that off at the end of the last session so we can go turn this back in neon. That's interesting. What's up, Hector? Is he here? I thought he was on the other planet. I'm obviously not paying attention. What can you not unsee?
Hiya.
Diego Monroe, at your service.
I did not mean to throw that. So sorry. Did I accidentally? That's not good. I need to reload. Oops. Was that before or after I threw the grenade? Alright, that was before I threw the grenade.
Hiya.
Diego Monroe, at your service.
Dun, 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 dun.
Let's talk for a minute. Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole that ship from Hope Tech?
Oh, Todd's sister. Ha! Ha! Yeah, a shipjacker named Grace Early.
Grace Early? Yeah, I've heard the name once or twice. Sounds like you're making real progress.
I am indeed. Thank me when I'm taking down the first.
Good. Stay focused on the task at hand and don't take your eye off the target. That's how a ranger should think. What did you learn from this starship thief?
Got the names of two high-ranking first members, Maya Cruz and Marco.
Well done, Deputy. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I have a guess who Marco might be.
Okay.
I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker. I could give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to planning your next move.
Straight to the next move, sir.
All right. How can I help?
Where would someone go for long-term medical treatment?
Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar Collective space and provides the best medical services credits can buy. They also guarantee privacy. so it's an ideal place for someone trying to keep a low profile. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the situation.
Thank you very much. What about Marco?
Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Word is he's heading up a smuggling racket. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten gains to the First. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now looking into the smuggling operation. I suggest you pool your resources. Just remember, that's outside Freestar Collective space, so we've got no jurisdiction there.
Jurisdiction. Who needs jurisdiction? I've got a badge and a gun.
Your priority is to gather more intel about the First. What are they planning? Who are they working for? Where are they headquartered? Just remember that your targets were locked up because they were loyal to their unit. They think the Freestar Collective betrayed them. In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome. So
Of course
be careful.
not.
Good hunting, Deputy.
Alright, good hunting, deputy. Alright, we've got a couple of leads. I think I prefer to go to the clinic first. That's right, Starfield Transcend.
You are cleared to dock at the clinic, the best medical facility in the settled systems.
Sounds good to me. Vanna wants me to play Arc Raiders. I played Arc Raiders yesterday. We may play some more Arc Raiders tomorrow. I needed a break. I can't do shooters all day every day. I need my slow-paced RPGs. Not only did I play Arc Raiders yesterday, there's 4 episodes up on YouTube of Arc Raiders, as well as my early thoughts video from yesterday. So for those of you wanting your Arc Raiders fix, check those out at your leisure. Oh, that coffee needs to kick in.
Ma'am, I'm just the courier.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly. Dr. Salvato, how long have you been here?
About a year now, Doctor.
And in that year, how many times have we had this conversation about late or missing shipments of supplies?
I believe this is the 3rd time.
Yes, that sounds right. 3 times. I will be making it very clear to your superiors that lives are at stake, and the clinic requires reliable transport. If your company cannot meet our needs, someone else will.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Thank you, Dr. Salvato. You may return to your duties.
Right. Your duties.
Running this facility is a challenge, even when there isn't an outbreak of some sort. Welcome to the clinic. I'm Dr. Darvish, Chief of Medicine. Is there something I can do for you?
Bricks a lot over on Twitch says, glad to have caught your midday stream again. Hope today's going good for you. It is. Chris and I went, after the morning stream, we went to the local appliance store and got our air fryer and slow cooker ordered. So those should be delivered sometime in the next week. And then we went to the grocery store, then we came back, and then we essentially drank a bunch of coffee, and she's doing her stuff. She's getting caught up on all the housework, and I said, well, if you're going to do housework, I'm going to go stream. And then later today, after all the housework, we're going to finish the movie we were watching last night. We started watching Afterburn last night.
You were saying?
So, but I am waiting for my coffee to kick in. Here on business.
Are you? Because I don't have any appointments scheduled. We have a particular focus on astrovirology here. So the patients we take on tend to have unusual cases that require long-term care, and sometimes require unorthodox or experimental treatments. We have an excellent track record that speaks for itself, but it doesn't leave room for much else. Whatever business you may be here for, I trust that you will conduct it quickly and do so without interfering with my staff or our operations.
No problem. I'd like to help with your research.
Would you now? Well, I suppose we could always use additional research specimens. The more data we have about what's out there in the settled systems, the faster we can diagnose novel illnesses. In theory, at least. I suppose we could consider you an independent contractor of sorts. We've made progress with alien biosuppressants, helping to prevent secondary infections when treating patients, but we could stand to learn more. If you could collect some additional samples, we'd be grateful.
Yeah, I can do that. That's a side quest. I have the biosuppressor you asked for.
So
Wow,
you
I already
do.
had one on
Thank
me.
you. This will directly aid our research.
Nice. Alright. Well, the mission I have
Don't make
is
my job any harder.
over here with the ranger.
Not exactly a hotbed of criminal activity here, is it? Well, that suits me fine. Yeah? Got some trouble? Oh, now hold on a minute. You're the new deputy, ain't you?
Ah,
You know,
yes.
Marshal's been sending out reports, keeping us all in the loop in your investigation.
Thank you. Great, it'll save us both some time.
Yep, I'm pretty well caught up on things. Ben Armistead, pleased to meet you. Well, I guess that's the long and short of it. You're the newest member of the Rangers, and I'm the oldest. So, is one of them first mercenaries here at the clinic?
We suspect.
Well, every Ranger knows it's important to trust your instincts. No better place in the settled systems to get medical treatment. You can bet it beats anything them UC piglets got.
Wee wee.
Ironic, given they're the ones who built it. I know
Las
just the man who can help
cochinitas de
you.
la
Right
UC.
this way, deputy. And just between you and me, I ain't entirely sure why someone felt the need to station a ranger out here.
Y sabes que ahora me antojo un cochinita pibil. Unos taquitos.
She's the one in charge around here. And she's also on the Council of Governors. Most of the staff don't seem fond of the idea of me being here, and I ain't fond of them right back. Bunch of stuffy eggheads, if you ask me. Except Ari, that is. He's about the only one I can have a conversation with. Hey there, Ari. Working hard or hardly working?
What's up, Bubbles?
Hey, Chief. A little more the former than the latter. What brings you by?
Well, the deputy here could use some help. Came looking for someone who might be a patient.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, I'll leave you in Mr. Miller's capable hands. You need anything else, I'll be in my office.
Copy that. Alright, Ari. What's up, brother?
I'll try to help you, but our computer systems have been having some issues.
Well, every Bethesda game ends up on the PS5 eventually, so I would say your wish is probably going to be happening at some point in the near future. Ooh, we got a Starborn option. Definitely not coincidence.
I'll take your word for it. So who's the suspect you're after?
Former soldier named Maya Cruz.
The name's not ringing any bells, but
The one,
maybe
the
we can approach
only,
this another way.
Bubbles!
Do you know what was wrong with her?
A bit. She had a medical emergency that required long-term care.
That should help narrow things down. I can access the patient records from my terminal, assuming the database cooperates. Come on.
That makes me laugh. So he said, assuming the database cooperates. So Chris and I went downtown to pay, to buy some stuff today, and I have
to
the...
keep an eye on these doctors, or they'll work themselves to death.
Hi, Dr. Rebecca.
Are you the courier? You're not really supposed to be back here. You can just drop the delivery off by the docking port, and someone will take care of it.
So I have a a digital MasterCard. It's actually this thing right here. So this was from my PS5 blowing up. And so they reimbursed me with a MasterCard. So we were spending some more of the money that's on this card today to buy some appliances. And when we got to the store, it didn't want to take it the first 2 times. And it was right when they opened, and they had to get a manager to come downstairs, and he was fighting with the computer, and he finally got it to work, but he had to take it to like a different system, and they had to like 3 different times before the card would work. And we were just laughing about the whole situation because he was like, I'm ready to take a bat to this computer.
That's all right, dear. You just take your time.
Not feeling low. I was looking for a doctor.
Well, we're really not that kind of a hospital. And don't usually deal with walk-ins. If you really need to speak to someone, Dr. Salvato can probably help you.
You like working alongside your husband?
Well, I wouldn't really say we work together. It just happens to be in the same place. He has his job keeping the peace. I have mine keeping
Oh,
this
is that
place running.
that's his wife?
Truth be told, I think it might drive one or
I didn't
both
know
of us
that.
a little crazy if we actually work together. But I do appreciate being able to see him every day. Even if it's just to pop over to his office and say hello or share a meal. It's nice.
Are you still planning on doing Borderlands 4 on Monday, Babylonia?
Stay healthy.
Give me just a minute here.
I didn't know if your schedule, because I didn't know if your schedule had changed yet for this upcoming week.
Maya Cruz. Maya Cruz. Come on, Maya. I need you to be in here. Okay, finally. Here we go. Oh. No matches found for a Maya Cruz.
What's up, Lou? All right, I should be able to make multiplayer Borderlands 4 this Monday, Babylonia, because I don't have anything on my schedule. I'm not anticipating any deliveries. I don't have any. We're not going anywhere that day that I'm aware of. There's no launches on Monday. There is a launch on Tuesday because we're starting the vampire game on Tuesday. So this Monday, the 20th, I should be able to join for Borderlands 4 multiplayer. Fingers crossed.
If Maya's here, then she's got to be using an alias, which actually makes a lot
Yeah,
of
I
sense
do
if
think
she's a
most
Wonder Woman.
of our audience is 40 plus. Yeah, it was like we were like one of the first customers this morning. So everybody's sort of waking up, starting their day job, and we're like the first clients of the day, and the computer system doesn't want to work. All right. What if the records were tampered with?
I guess it's possible. Maybe I can give you another option. All right, hang on. I know that we do have a few female patients staying with us. There's Candace, what's her last name? Doolin. Candace Doolin. And then there's the Nakamori woman, I think her name's Jane. I don't recall offhand what they're here for, but it's a start.
Only two you can remember?
Off the top of my head, yeah. That being said, we don't usually have a lot of patients staying here at any one point in time. Most people can't afford it.
All right, well, I'll talk to the patients.
Sorry I couldn't be more helpful. I'll keep looking, see if I can turn up anything else useful.
Mind your step. Floors in here can be a bit slick at times. Don't ask why.
Hey, man, what's the worst case you've seen in here?
Oh, we're not really supposed to talk about that kind of thing. Doctor-patient confidentiality and all that.
Ah!
Dr. Darvish is pretty strict about that. Well, about everything, but definitely that.
Career to go.
All right, coffee's kicking in. I can feel it. That's good.
Stay healthy.
Ah, quédate con... Bueno. Queda saludable.
Hello, this is my private room. Please leave. Excuse me. What gives you the right to come in here? You're not my attending physician. Get out before I call for security.
Security! I'm Deputy Renfail with the Freestar Rangers.
I don't know what you could possibly want with me.
Here, I need something to represent the badge. Just gathering some information. What brought you to the clinic?
Believe me, I hadn't intended to stay here. I'm a courier. I was transporting certain sensitive documents here to the clinic. My ship was intercepted by pirates. I escaped, but not without damage to my life support systems. By the time I reached the clinic, I was barely alive. I was rescued and placed in intensive care. That was 2 days ago.
I think there's more to your story.
Well, the nature of my work requires a certain level of discretion, much as yours does. I've shared all that I'm willing to share with you, Deputy.
Sure, we can work something out.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Apparently not. I'm not trying to make trouble. You know, I got a narrow window here, okay? Time's wasting.
Yeah. Okay, I get it.
Oh, that worked.
Alright, look. Nothing I told you was a lie, but yes, there is more to it. You can think of me as a freelance information broker. I came here to acquire classified research materials so I can sell them. Yeah, I realize it's illegal, but it's a victimless crime. Nobody gets hurt. As you can imagine, I'd rather this information not get out. I'm happy to compensate you for your understanding.
Keep your dirty money. I'm reporting this to Ranger Armistead.
Do what you feel you must. I'm sure Ranger Armistead will be more amenable to my offer.
Can I literally go report her to the Ranger really quick?
You know, there are more couriers coming.
Gene Austin, astronaut, a woman buried alive.
Ours
Carmina
should be
over on
able to
Twitch
get
wants
you
to know what's
squared
this
away.
game about.
I remember when I was a deputy, just starting out.
It's a
Long
Bethesda
time
RPG in
ago,
space.
that was.
That's pretty much the easiest way to explain it. It can be whatever you want it to be. Jane Nakamura confessed to being a data thief.
The woman who got rescued from her ship? I doubt she'd just up and volunteered to tell you that.
I persuaded her, to be honest.
Well, that's good work. You focus on your case and leave Miss Nakamori to me. I'll see to it she doesn't cause any more trouble.
Yeah, and you take her bribe, and then I'm going to feel like an idiot for not taking the bribe myself.
We get the cases no one has ever seen before.
This is a space exploration game. It's also a space pew-pew game. It's also a spaceship pew-pew game. It's a spaceship game. It's a space RPG. It's a shipbuilding simulator. It's a walking sim. It's a loading screen sim. It's a outpost building sim. It is also a huge modding game. It's whatever you want it to be. Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Why, hello. Are you here to keep me company? I do hope so. I can't get any of these doctors or nurses to slow down and just chat for a while. They all claim they're too busy.
It's a space banana game. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time.
Ranger business? Oh, I can't imagine what for. Unless you're here to track down that no-account husband of mine, that is.
That no
You'd
good
think
dirty
he
dog.
could be bothered to pay me a visit once in a while, given I've been here as long as I have. But no.
It's
All I get is the
Skyrim
occasional
in
letter apologizing because he's too
space.
busy
By
to
way of
run
Fallout.
the farm all by himself. So hire some help, I tell him. And then all he wants to do is complain about how my medical bills ate up all our money. Ugh.
Can we change the subject for a moment, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it terribly boring for you to hear about how I'm ignored and neglected on a daily basis, hmm?
You know, that's just the problem with people these days. Everyone's got their head buried in a slate. Can't be bothered to talk to a real person. I swear, I'd get more companionship from a robot.
It'd probably be a lot cheaper too, darling.
You want to talk about questions, uh-huh? Well, I've got plenty of those. Starting with how come these so-called doctors can't find anything wrong with me? I've got no end of pains. Headaches, sore knees, a sore back, digestive problems, and all manner of other ailments. I keep telling them I must have caught some kind of alien virus. But these fool doctors can't figure it out. I'd had test after test for 3 months straight, and I'm damn near broke from the cost of staying here.
No. My character is from a D&D campaign years and years and years ago. Is where I came up with the name Renfail. It has nothing to do with Baldur's Gate 2, and also nothing to do with Dracula, who also has a Renfield character. Completely different. Gray is watching on Kick right now while he earns his drops on his New World drops on his stream on his Twitch account. I'm assuming the ads are gonna suck.
Well, ain't you smart using them?
Yeah, I have a ways to go to get to like
if that's
the
supposed to make me feel better.
tier.
I
I haven't
got
even
news
looked
for
at
you.
actually the multi.
Don't.
Hang on.
I thought the high and mighty Freestar Rangers were supposed to help others.
Achievements on Kick.
Yes, me.
Path to
I
verification.
think that sterling reputation's getting a little tarnished lately. Well, go on then. Don't let the troubles of one poor citizen distract
Oh yeah, I got
whatever higher
a ways to
calling
go.
you'll answer to these days.
To get verified, I have to have 100 unique chatters in the last 30 days, reach an average of 50 viewers over the last 30 days. Yeah, I don't even get that on Twitch. It'll be a long time before I can.
I feel safer just.
And then you have to
having
get
you
10
nearby.
subscribers in the last 30 days to get verified on Kick. Kick is just gonna be a long time for everything. They didn't grandfather me in, so I've just got it running in the background just to grind it out.
If you want to come and keep me company again, I won't complain.
You're out there a lot, right? In space?
In space! Nerd alert, nerd alert. Woo, woo,
Hey,
woo!
how'd it go? Did you have any luck?
Did I have any luck? I'm made of luck. Hoping you get some more information.
As a matter of fact, I do. I made some progress digging through the patient records, and I have one more lead for you. Her name's Catalina Rivera. She was rushed into surgery for some kind of emergency procedure. I probably shouldn't say this, but she was in real bad shape. The good news is, she seems to fit your suspect's profile. The bad news is that she's a guest in our VIP wing. That area is restricted to authorized clinic personnel. Even I can't go in there.
I thought Rangers. Oh, hang on. What can you tell me about the VIP wing?
Think of it as high-end care, with bigger rooms, better food, and more amenities. Cost a fortune, of course. The VIP wing also provides privacy, and that's why only a select few staff members are allowed in.
I thought Rangers could go anywhere in Freestar space.
Yeah, well, I don't think the doctors here care all that much about where the Rangers are supposed to go. Dr. Cassidy's in charge of the VIP wing. You need his permission to enter. Unfortunately, he's a real stickler for the rules, and the rules say no visitors without prior arrangement. You didn't hear this from me, but I happen to know that he keeps a spare access card somewhere in his office.
Spare access card? Oh my. Thank you very much. Let's do a quick save. Starfield is absolutely a quality game, Mika. In fact, it's such a quality game. It's the game your mom prefers. Tis. Because that's the title of the stream today.
Everything's good.
Your mom loves Bethesda.
Appreciate you checking, but it's okay. I've been here a whole year now.
Of course, dear. I remember my first years. If Ben hadn't been assigned here, I would have gone crazy.
Every new alien pathogen we discover is just a little more job security. Gotta look on the bright side, right?
But yes, this is a damn good game.
I don't mean to be rude, but unless this is a medical emergency, please get someone else to help you.
Are you going into your office? That's potentially. Excuse me, Tammy Howard.
My mother wanted me to be a
Gray's like,
doctor.
I can't handle watching on Kick. That'd suck. Ah.
Mothers. Am I right?
Yeah, I don't think I have any control over like setting the like because like on Twitch I can control it to some degree. On YouTube I can control it to some degree. I can't control anything on Kick, I don't think. At least not yet. More hot slots for your Cybertrucks. Whoa, what the hell?
Even break a sweat back there.
That's not good. There's a dead doctor here. The Rangers are onto us. They're gonna find you, and when they do, an alias won't protect you. The best bet's to hunker down somewhere safe. Your hideout in the old asteroid mine at Sakharov should be ideal. Maybe steal one of the clinic's emergency ships if you need a quick escape. I know you don't have much time. The operation's almost over. Thanks for helping see it through, and if I don't get the chance to tell you in person, I'm eternally grateful for your brave service and loyalty to the unit. It has been an honor. Stuff like this always reminds me of watching The Rock and Ed Harris playing the psychopathic commander gone awry. By the way, have you guys ever heard the the theory that I'd never heard this until like maybe 6 months ago? Um, I have seen The Rock probably 10, 12 times over the years. I watched a lot when I was younger with my other brother, and there is a theory that The Rock is literally a James Bond movie because Sean Connery's character had been in jail for so many years, and he's an ex-MI6 agent, and there is this working theory that he was, because he mentions microfilm in like one of the movies, right? And then the whole thing about the microfilm that he reveals to Nick Cage's character, and that was the thing they were after when they caught him and put him in jail, and he'd been rotting in the cell for 20 some years or whatever. Like, when I heard that fan theory this summer, I was like, it makes total sense. That would be hilarious if it's true. Like, I have no idea if that's true. Like, if someone behind the scenes went, what if we made a movie that, like, took Sean Connery and we had him as this old man, and we, like, it's not really a James Bond movie. We could make it seem like, it was his character who's been in jail for 20 years because he got caught. And I'm like, when I heard that this summer, I was like, oh my God, that's brilliant. I hope that there's a kernel of truth to that somewhere, because it's just too hilarious to not be to not be true.
Maybe I should have just gone to Akila's.
Lose winners go home and fuck the prom queen. Such a good movie. Carla was the prom queen. There you go. Mind blown, right? You just hit level 60 in New World? Nice. Nice, great. I almost went back and played some more this afternoon, but I was like, you know what? I haven't played any serious Starfield in about a week, and I just played a few hours this morning. I was like, I'll come back and do some Starfield today. But before I did that, I actually loaded up Cyberpunk. Then I was like, no, because then I gotta make new thumbnails, and I gotta do all this prep work. I was like, I just want to jump in and do a stream. I was like, I've already got Starfield loaded, so we'll be doing Cyberpunk soon enough. It's exactly true. You land on a planet, and there's 100 new things to do. It's very true. Inaccessible.
We've got him now!
Heard your ship, Doc. If you are who I think you are, then you're here to bring me in. I had to warn you. I've had more than enough time to prepare for this. So either you leave now, or I'll be burying what's left of you.
Well, I hope you got a big fucking shovel, bitch. Man, I'm gonna have to like put some points into lockpicking on this character eventually. I feel just there's a part of me that cringes every time I have to skip a safe because I don't have any lockpicking. Yeah, get some sleep, Transcend. It is that time of day and night. Cobalt. Yeah, I'll take it. Sleep good, sleep great, wake up with a new face. Reactive gauge. Let's eat it. What we got today? It's cred chips. I don't really see anything in here. What's soap? Nope. I'll take that. I'll take that. I will always take Digipicks. Right. I like the bow a lot. Gray. I think it's my favorite weapon, and that and the rapier are my two favorites. Although I will say I'm having a really good time with the fire mage right now. Like the fire rain spell is pretty dope. I've done the ice gauntlet before and really enjoyed it because you get the pylon, which is nice because it's like the turret in for my Mentat in Dune, and that's really nice to be able to just drop the turret down and then run around and let the turret take care of everything for you. But the fire mage has been pretty fun. But man, the bow is just, at least especially the way I did it, where I did the one with the AOE rain of arrows and then the poison dots. The poison dot and the explosive arrow is like just super deadly. Really big fan of the bow. For sure. Thanks, Devin. I appreciate it. Devin over on TikTok says, love your content. You inspired me to start my own channel. It's good to hear. That is specifically the reason I started that series on YouTube called How to Make a Living as a Content Creator and Streamer, to help other people get going and to realize that you don't have to have hundreds of thousands or millions of followers to do this for a living or to be successful at this. You can do it on your own terms. Lots of different ways to be successful. Stay away from me.
Run while you have the chance.
Speaking of which, YouTube actually let me know the other day that I'm able to, they have a new setting for playlists that can be converted to courses. And so that series, which has about 18 episodes right now, has now been converted to a course on YouTube that you can actually progress through. And then Lou actually reminded me this morning of another episode we're going to be adding over the weekend about how I plan my content out. And I'm going to be adding that to the series over on YouTube. So if you're watching on TikTok, or Twitch right now, don't forget to get on over to YouTube, because that's where all the stuff in between the streams happens, including the new episode that's going to go live. I'll probably record that, we'll see, tomorrow maybe. Maybe tonight, depends on how schedule goes today. Dude, I hear robots. I don't know that I want to go this. Well, I mean, might as well, I suppose.
System failure.
I hate this gun, but I really do need to burn up some ammo. I think this is where we were just looking at a minute ago. Yeah, the graphics are great in this game, especially if you're on like a, if you're on a PC and you've got all sorts of mods, you can really fine-tune things however you want. I'm just on the basic Xbox Series X, and we just have it cranked up on quality mode, uncapped frames, let it do its thing. Alright, I'm pretty sure the moment we go to this elevator we're gonna get mauled. What about these stairs? Oh, somebody saw me. Ah! Bad robot. Hector says I'm running about 90 mods at the moment. That's a few mods. That's just a handful of mods. I almost I'm having to like control myself because I have 2 new games starting next week, and I almost bought the Watchtower today, and I was like, don't do it, we're not ready to start. Stop. Control your compulsions. We have Vampire Masquerades Bloodlines 2 on Tuesday, and then on Friday we've got Outer Worlds 2. Just stop. We'll do Watchtower later. Digipick, thank you very much. Oh, 2 Digipicks. Med pack. Trauma pack. Nah, I don't care about that. What about the computer? All right. The wait remaining message. Don't keep picking stuff up. Open door. I don't know what door we just opened. Seriously, I don't know what door we just opened. Guess I'm not gonna worry about it. I wonder if it was that door, because we've got cables running down in this direction. Oh, I heard it. Oh, there's a turret down there. There's somebody coming up the stairs. Sorry, didn't mean to hit you. Out of the way, Tammy. Alright, we got a structure over here. Let's go over here. Oh. Alright, what we got in here? Credits, I will take. Nothing. I will consume that. Sneaking. Ooh, this is gonna be a fall down. Oh shit. Okay. Jesus. What happened? You scared me. Hang on, Chris, just like open the door and then close the door. Hang on. I guess she's mopping the house and she was trying to get Smeagol to go somewhere other than the kitchen. She was going to put him in here, but he didn't want to come in the room, so she chucked him out. Not literally, but she put him out back. Outside. He didn't want to come in the office.